Hello everyone, this is Anthony here from Bless You Daylight, and we're playing Idol Slayer today. Give me a second, I started a little prematurely. I don't have my noise canceling headset on. There we go, that's better. I have an issue where my roommate has his door open and he's not really doing anything irritating me or anything like that, but hearing the audio from his TV kind of distracts me and I can't focus on the making the YouTube video, so I need my noise canceling headset on so I don't have to, my focus doesn't split. We're doing pretty good on Idol Slayer. Right now we're trying to catch up after Ultra Ascending and trying to obtain 5 astral keys. We have 1 already. We also had a bit of an update since the last time I played, and I want to show something off. This here is a new Dark Divinity that was added that reduces the coin spread during Frenzy events. A lot more was added, but that's the only thing I have access to right now. I'm going to go over the update that was right here. It's a new Dark Divinity was added. Improvements, Legendary Ascension upgrades have now a golden trim. In the skill tree, we're about ready to enter a bonus section, so this is going to go away. And the orange nodes now represents upgrades. I'll read that more in a second. We're going to do this bonus stage here. Make sure my speakers are lowered. I actually don't have the gameplay audio in my headset right now. I have my speakers on. I had to turn that down because I don't want a feedback loop, which has happened a couple times before. I'm not having as many issues here with Idol Slayer doing that, but sometimes because I'm using a blue snowball microphone and I don't have a headset plugged in, I'm recording the gameplay audio on the computer, so the desktop audio comes through, but it's also being picked up by the microphone from the speakers, and it kind of has this feedback loop to it. It's not very pleasant, and it doesn't happen very often, but sometimes when I don't remember to turn the speakers down, it can ruin the footage, so I gotta remember that. We're just blasting through this bonus stage now. I'm doing a lot better than I was when I first unlocked this. I really have an issue with like stage 1 over stage 2. Or definitely not 3. I have so much practice on stage 3 that it's just almost second nature, and I can usually just zone out and complete it. This one I was having a little bit of issues with last time we were playing. Last time I was making a video, I should say, not playing. I played a little bit off screen because there's just so much to do in this game. And I kind of just had that itch to play, but I didn't really want to talk. So I was just doing that. And I've lost my train of thought completely. Oh well. I also tried to make a video every day, but the last week only 2 videos got released. And I'm not 100% sure why. I just wasn't feeling it last time I recorded. So I didn't release that. I'm going to update here in a second. I'm kind of happy though, because I've noticed I'm getting a lot more views on my videos lately, which is rare for me. I'm used to 1 or 2 views. The last 2 videos have gotten over 10 each. It's not normal for me, which is nice. I guess I must be doing something right. This is a series I really want to do like every day because there's so much more left to do in this game, and I just want to beat it. I did take 2 days off on last 2 days, and I beat Epic Mickey rebrushed on Nintendo Switch, which was nice. Okay, back to the news. And I'll try not to hit any boxes. But yeah, the Legendary Ascension upgrades can purchase with Jewels of Soul. If you don't have enough Slayer points to purchase the upgrade, you can cover the missing amount of the jewels as long as the total cost does not exceed 10 times your current Slayer points. The jewels cost scales proportionally based on the number of missing points up to a maximum of 10 jewels. You can now click the minion icon to get the current evolution stats, faster loading on game start and bug fixes and small UI improvements. There's been a balanced update to Mythic Wildfire coins. Drops increased from 4 to 20. I have no idea what these are. I have not unlocked these yet. Perfect chest will always contain an item if there are any available. A perfect chest is a perfect chest hunt, if I remember correctly. So if you play the chest hunt minigame and you get all the chest unlocks, you get a perfect chest. And I'm guessing what this is saying here is that there will always be an item in them. Perfect chest mega multipliers will be increased by +1 for every item spawned in the chests. That means that if there are 2 chests with the items and 1 mega multiplier, that mega multiplier will always be a ×4. Spectre Knight health decreased from 350 to 300. That's the boss we were playing the other day, and I got my butt kicked. Pretty good. Improved Slayer point scaling. Improved Slayer point scaling from dragon eggs and random boxes. Packed Souls Ascension upgrade. That's the one where when we hit the boxes we get souls, and then sometimes when you open a dragon egg you'll get souls or coins, and he's saying he's increased that. Command and Conquer now makes all minion missions free, and I think that is a specific upgrade or skill. I'm not 100% sure though off the top of my head, but if you can see here, some of these have this golden outline. These are Legendary Ascension upgrades that you unlocked, and the gold outline showcases them. Like right here, maybe I'm wrong. No, that's an ultra. I don't remember this being an ultra one. Okay. I thought this was normal. It's been so long since I unlocked it, I guess I didn't remember that it's an ultra upgrade. As you can see, like all these have ultra. They have that golden trim around them. And I'm kind of curious if the Command and Conquer is a skill. It'd be I don't see it specifically, but we do have a minion. White Knight. I'm guessing when they evolve you can click these. I have not unlocked the evolution ability yet. We're still pretty far away. That's one of the reasons I want to do a video of this every day, because I got a long way to go before I beat this game, I'm pretty sure. So we got all these upgrades to get, but we're good now. Showcase that. We got all our quests done, so I can buy this. I was waiting for you guys to show up because I like showing what I gotta do next. If I purchase that, we got all these new quests to do. Go over here. Gotta hit 100 random boxes, pick up sapphires, which will be easy. This is the Dark Divinity. It actually makes the coins easier to collect because this is the Frenzy, and if I don't know if you remember before, I can turn it off so the next one we get. It used to be spread out all over the screen, and it kind of could scrunch them down so they're all easy to grab. So you're not missing any of the coins. It's nice. We need to kill shiny enemies. We gotta kill 6,500 bats, which... Are the bats the flying enemies here? I think they are, because we got 70 already. Let's use this really quick once we get the enemies. Right here. That way, once you use the rage mode, it kind of spreads them out. So I don't know if it actually does anything, but I like to wait till they're as far along the screen as I can to use my rage mode on them. Just feels right. Ooh, we got this one, killing. So now we can unlock more quests there. Right there, hard quests. And we got the Ascending Heights mini game. I wasn't even trying to grab that, and I did. Oh well. It's fun. It's fine and it's fun. Oopsie daisy. Yeah, my overactive imagination is kind of getting the better of me right now, because I thought it would be really cool if there was an upgrade to make this even farther than 2,000. Like, what if, when you get up here, the original cutoff for this minigame was 1,000, It's 800 for the village trial. I don't know what to call that. Where you kind of have to climb up the mountain, and it showcases this where you can kind of practice if you want. That one unlocks, and then you get this, and there's up to 1,000 meters. And then if you have a Dark Divinity activated, it goes up to 2,000. It'd be kind of cool if there was something even further that goes up to 3,000. But it kind of like, you see here how the background kind of disappeared, now it's clear. Like, my thought was, what if going from 2,000 to 3,000, it actually blows out the sides so you can actually fall off the edges, increasing the difficulty even further. That'd be kind of cool. Like, it just blows off the top of the mountain, meaning now you can fall off. But in order to finish, you gotta get 3,000. But like, what rewards would you get for that? I wonder. It'd also be a lot of, I don't know. I'm probably adding stuff that really would be fun once you play it out. But it's just, my imagination kind of runs away with from me, and I just like to think of things like that. And this is what I was thinking about today, is imagining like what's the next thing you could do to make this minigame even more difficult and challenging. Is like extending the distance is one thing. It's like if you didn't have these guidelines on the side, you might actually go too far in one direction and fall off. So I was like, that makes sense. Get the railings off, essentially. Because there have been a few times, like right there, I kind of moved over, and my button press there was a lot longer than it could have. If that wall wasn't there, I probably would have fallen off and died. Or gone too far over to one side. But that's just how I like think. I always like, what's the next thing I could do? Similar to my artwork, like if any of you checked out my thumbnails, you can notice that a lot of it's very similar to the previous one. It's because I keep adding to it. I like making art where it's never really finished for now. I mean, it's never really finished, but it's just finished for now. And I just like keep adding and changing it a little bit over time. I don't know why my brain's like that, it just is. But yeah, we were killing bats, cursed oak trees, pick up coins, giants, electric type enemies, ice wraiths, 3,000 with the rage mode ability, that's actually really good. Cobras, giants, silver, random boxes, emeralds, kill 6,000 electric type enemies, worms, golden cobras. So I think we're in the right area for all these quests that we have to unlock. I was trying to look through the quests before because I was like, okay, are we in the right area? Because we have this, we could use that to go to an area that has more quests. But from what I can see here, a lot of these quests can be completed in this area because the worms are electric type enemies. We have bats we need to kill for this one. The boxes can be done in any. The only issue is there's no giants, but we can get that when we try to get the wraiths. Yeah, I'm just trying to be in the zone that I can get a lot of quests finished at the same time. And of course, I can do what I was doing before. Once we get a lot of them finished, I can set it up to where I'm offline and kind of racking up the kills in whatever zone. Because in between this episode and the last episode, I would jump in every day or so and switch over what area I was in. So while I was offline, I was killing the enemies I needed for those quests. And I would jump in, I would do a little bit of collecting. Today I did play about an hour without recording, because I miss sitting down and just watching some podcasts while playing this game. So there was this podcast I really liked that was on hiatus for a few weeks because one of them got into a car wreck with someone else and they needed to recover their injuries, and they just had a new episode the last couple days. Like, you know what, I want to watch that. So I made my breakfast, sat down, played the game a little bit, watched that. When it was over, I was like, okay, it's time to record. Have some fun in Idle Slayer. But definitely finding a better work-life balance though with this.
And honestly, I don't get paid for this at all, but my mind treats it very similar to work because it's something I feel like I need to lock in and sit down and do every day. It reminds me of the same stressor I would get from trying to go to a 9-to-5 job and working that. And that's kind of why I also give myself 2 days off a week. And I played Epic Mickey Rebrushed for the Switch for the last 2 weeks. I got it from GameFly, and it's just kind of stressful a little bit because the whole time I was playing that game, I felt like I should have been recording it, but I knew the whole reason I wasn't recording it because I missed the days when I used to play games just for fun. Because over the last 12 years, I've been doing YouTube videos, and I constantly want to make videos with them. And it's just so stressful. But I needed to teach myself and remind myself games are for fun. You need to sit down and play it. I can't remember the last time I actually completed a game or beat it. I didn't 100% it. I basically beat it one time over, got New Game Plus, and I was like, okay, I'm good. I don't need to complete this game. It was fun enough. But I can't even tell you guys the last time I did that, where I actually played a game just for fun. Because everything, like the last several games I've played, I've always picked up for the YouTube channel, and eventually I do something for my YouTube, but then I never release it. Kind of like I was saying earlier that these videos I was making, I didn't feel the video was good enough to release, and I sat down and I did like 2 hours of Idle Slayer gameplay, and it's just something just wasn't right to me, and I ended up just deleting the video. And in between the last 2 videos, I kind of did the same thing. I don't know what it is with me, and just thinking my videos aren't good enough, so I don't share them. It's just, I put all this time and effort into a video, and it's just, yeah. And then I'm like, okay, no one's gonna like this, and I don't even give you guys the chance to see it, and I just don't share it. It's stupid. And I feel real stupid for doing that too, because it's like, I put all the work in, why not try to reap the rewards and actually share with you, because maybe you would enjoy it. Because I've said this 100 times on my YouTube channel now, because I do have a lovely subscriber who comments on my videos constantly. And the last thing he suggested is remove my... Oh. I just now realized I got over 1 billion Slayer points, and I should ascend and actually spend those, so... But what I was trying to say about the subscriber is I had this overlay that was, I thought looked kind of cool, but it was a lot of work to put up. He's like, hey, could you just remove that, please? And I was like, yeah, sure, man. You're the one watching these videos. And I've been doing this for over 12 years now, and I will honestly say I have no idea what people want to see. I was just getting to that. And trying to grow and become a better person and just let things happen. I get very anxious, and I think what it is I want control. I want to know what I'm doing is good enough. And when I'm making these videos, I just don't know what's good enough. And it stresses me out. Mirror Force, that looks really cool. I don't know, that looks really cool. I think I had that before, but this design looks different. What's a good one? Increase the chest hunt souls. Coins of Slayer points will always spawn. Oh, that's the one I want. That's gonna boast every time we get. I will just get these because I do like the chess minigame. I'm kind of liking the bonus stage too, so I don't really want to go for that one yet. The coin multiplier is really, really, really good, so we'll grab those. I think that's everything. So yeah, we only need 500 million. Let's go do another Ascension Heights minigame. I'm gonna... Oop. Crap. I keep getting distracted because I'm talking and then playing the game. It's
definitely way more fun than doing this by myself, but I'm not used to it, so my brain's like multitasking in me just ain't the right thing. Alright. Ascended. Kinda let you guys know I feel like I don't know what I'm doing. Isn't that the truth? Anything else I want to talk about while doing idle stare right now? Man, I feel like I got a lot off my chest that was been worrying me and stressing me out. So, the only other issue I have is my microphone, because it has to be in front of my screen. I kind of cut off, like I want to lean back so bad, but I can't see the screen right now because of how the microphone is. I might be able to move it, but that could change the audio completely. This sucks. The way I have my setup, I'm in a comfortable chair because I don't have a computer chair. I'm a little too big anyway. I'm trying to lose weight. I'm actually doing pretty good at that. So I need, like I'm not sitting very high. I'm sitting pretty low. So from where I'm sitting, where my microphone's kind of sitting, if I lean back and sit comfortably, I can't see the gaming screen. I need one of like those extending like microphones, or the arm that extends like a microphone outward, or TV producers have this type of microphone they can clip on people. And I forget what type. It just looks like a little fluffy cotton ball kind of thing, and I could just pin it to myself. Like, whenever I'm recording, I gotta be so uncomfortable just to get it right. So it does kind of suck, because I really, really want to just lean back and relax. It's stressing me out. So that's one of the things I could do, like when I was recording in post, or doing commentary in post. I could just lean back properly, be comfortable. But now it's like, maybe if I scooch forward. Nope. Oh, that's fun. I kind of need my computer tables. I got 3 folding tables for my computer desk because I can't afford an actual computer desk. So, yeah, I'm kind of the type of person who can't really afford much. So I kind of make do with what I have, and trying to do this is very uncomfortable. But we'll make do. Switch over to max. Do this method we were doing last time. There we go. This is a little bit better. I still can't, like, the microphone's still blocking some of my screen, unfortunately. But it is what it is. It ain't what it ain't, and when it ain't is anything to get upset over. We'll figure it out as we go. Heck, maybe the microphone is fine where it's at. I'm trying to think of like a different way to set this up to where I can be comfortable and record at the same time and not. It's almost payday, so it's like next month I'll have $80 more to put towards my hobbies. Maybe I can get a microphone I can actually clip to myself, or a stand or something. For now, I'm just gonna sit back in my chair and do my best I can. Really, it's the bonus stages that I kind of have to like lean forward to see, because I need to know when I need to jump or move specifically. So it does kind of suck like in that regard. And if I was playing a FPS, I'd really need to do that. Like, man, I just need to focus on just dealing with what I have and not talk too much about it. Because I don't know. This is where I get, like, because I feel like I talk too much about my personal life. and some of the stuff I go through on my podcast, to where it almost comes across like I'm complaining and it's a journal entry, and I don't really want it to be like that. I am trying to focus on the gameplay, but there's just certain things that come up, and I apologize for it. I think I'm just gonna release my videos now. Like this week, one thing I'm gonna focus on is if I make a video, I release the video. I'm not gonna push myself too hard on making it perfect. Just gonna have fun and do the best I can. So no matter what, like, this video's gonna have issues. I have a severe anxiety, so I got so many mental issues, man. It's not funny, and I got a lot of physical issues right now too. Like, I got psoriasis that's spreading all over my body. That's very painful and uncomfortable. I wake up constantly bleeding. Like, it's not like a lot of blood, it's just like paper cuts all over my body because the psoriasis cracked and I scratched it in my sleep, and everything's uncomfortable lately. I got a doctor I can see, but I won't see them till September because that's when they can see me next. And a lot of life stressors, and I worry about like some issues with my roommate because he's not having the best. Like, we don't have any issues with each other, it's just there's a lot of bad stuff that's been happening to him lately, and I wish there was something I could do to help him, and there's not really anything I can do, so that sucks. And then it's like my mom has cancer, and my grandpa has cancer, and my grandma has cancer, and it's like so much sucks. I just want to sit down and play games, but I really want to live stream and just hang out with people too. I miss having a community of gamers. But this series I'm doing right now, Idol Slayer, was always a recorded series, and due to live streams, like, the quality can dip in the video, and like it may not be able to be posted, and some people don't want to watch a live stream VOD, a video on demand, and I don't want to switch this series up into that, even though like I have this strong desire to do a live stream, and I want to be part of like a gaming community again, because I used to play Warframe, and I remember having so much fun, not necessarily with the game, but hanging out with my friends and talking on the streams and not being so alone. And I miss that tremendously. I miss being able to talk about strategies of the game and just have an escape from the crappy reality I live in. Because I play a lot of games to solo play. But sometimes you just want someone to hang out with and chill. Man, there's so much in my life going on right now that's causing me issues, and I want to talk about them, not necessarily to complain, but just to talk about them. And I feel like a live stream would be really good for that, because you just doing a video like this, I feel almost obligated to talk mostly about the video game, and that's great and all, but I think what I really need is something that I can journal with, that I can just be a person and talk with other people. Even if it doesn't come across as the greatest video to watch. Because, man, I got some issues, and I just want to hang out with people and, you know, talk with them, and, you know, friends to communicate with who actually get me, in a way. And I feel like those live streams I used to do on Warframe, that was what it was. I wasn't trying to get a whole bunch of viewers. It's just me and some guys hanging out playing some games we liked, and I missed that so much, because it made life so much easier when I had people to talk to like that. My roommate is actually one of the guys we used to hang out with and play, and he's one of my closest friends, damn near a brother. And I don't know, I just feel like I want an escape from just a few minutes. Like, I don't want to like run away and not have my problems anymore, but I just want a release from it for just a few minutes. Or maybe just hang out and talk with some other people about their issues and maybe like how life's going for them. I really miss that. Sucks. It's not like I'm not dealing with my issues either, because I am working on them. It's just they take time, and sometimes you just want to chill. And doing a video like this is, I don't feel like I need to perform like I was trying to do earlier on, but I get this sense of making the best video. There's a kind of unwritten rule or an expectation when someone clicks on it that they're going to actually hear stuff about the game, not about the person making the video. So, and it's like I'm not looking for like a therapy session with anyone or anything either. It's, I guess really it just boils down to wanting to hang out with some friends. And if it's only one person, then it's one person. If it's just me spewing my nonsense on the internet, you know, that's good too. But just, I don't know, I feel like I want an outlet, and I don't want to stop playing Idle Slayer, but I feel like if I had that outlet and I did these short videos, I'd be way better off. I definitely, getting those comments on the video just feels so good, and having that communication with someone else is nice. I have a friend I contact every month at the beginning of the month, and we talk a lot, but yeah, it'd be really nice to have just people to talk to, and it's just a chill day to just hang out. And I know, like, playing games, somewhere where I can play a game and talk like this and just be me. And yes, I complain a lot because I'm a worrier. I stress out and I'm very anxious, and I have a lot of pent-up anxiety about a lot of things in life. But there's just something nice about being able to talk and get it off your chest. And I know it sounds like a diary journal, but to me, that's always been what friends are for each other. They hang out and they talk about life and they goof off. And I became so closed off over the last, and it was really since the pandemic. So 4 or 5 years now. 2020 was kind of when we all locked ourselves up, and I'm just so anxious and stressed out because I try to deal with the problems I have in life, and I go through and do the best I can, but so much has happened over my lifetime, and I got a lot longer to go. I'm only 30. And if I live the longest man on record, even though he didn't, the record is suspect, but the longest living man I know of was 140. If what he was saying was true before he died. Because they didn't have birth certificates back when he was born. And they couldn't collaborate. What is the word I'm thinking of? They couldn't verify if what he said was true, but he lived long enough. So if you go off of that metric, I still have, say I lived that long, I still have 110 years left on this planet. And even if we go off of the lower end for most people, I think it's 70s and the 80s, I would still have 50 more years left to live. And I don't know if I want to live so bottled up and stressed out like I have the last 5 years. So I'm working on my issues. I'm working on life problems, but I don't have the outlet just to be human. Because we all have this need to perform, whether it's at our job or school or even hobbies for some people like me. We have this feeling of trying to be the best we can be, but And that's fine, you can do that. But sometimes you just need to be able to just be human and exist and talk. And that's really what I want to do. I just want to be human. I just want to exist and live life and not stress out over every little thing. I love Idle Slayer. It's a really fun game. I'm not a biggest fan of how long it's taken to beat it, but I know from what I've talked about before, it's really on me because I've always expected more from it. And I don't want to go too long. Just give me a second. Okay, I'm at 35 minutes now for this video. We're gonna stop soon, but I'll just finish what I was saying. We are just working on the quests right now, but I really like Idle Slayer. It's a lot of fun. I know I was expecting more from it than what it was, and that's on me. I missed that bonus stage on purpose, by the way. It's gonna be something I'm gonna continue on doing. And I understand the expectation when seeing videos like this is to actually hear stuff about the gameplay. So I'm going to do my best to try to find another outlet, another game to play maybe, to get that off my chest. Because I think from what I was doing before, having that game I play just for me is really good. But I also need a game that I can just be human with and talk with you guys and live stream. So if I don't have that, I don't know if I can do this if I don't properly. Because as soon as I open up this video now, I have that itch to talk about my life and just chill out. And perhaps the live stream could not be a game itself, but all about just doing that. Just being human and talking about existence and chilling out. So from what I've noticed when I'm trying to accomplish my projects that are very personal to me, I get to a point where I realize what's blocking me, what's preventing me from doing the best thing I can do. And Idle Slayer has been a great teacher in how to adjust what I'm doing to do it better. And what I mean by that is if you just look back at the past, I started playing Idle Slayer in April, and I felt so exhausted by May because I was playing hundreds of hours a month, but that's the only goal I would work on. So I realized, okay, I need to change this up a bit. I started making videos. Then I realized that that's still not quite enough because I realized that just Idle Slayer, even though I was sharing it, the journey now, I needed to work on multiple projects at the same time, not focusing on them or stretching myself out of them, but I needed to expand what I was doing. And to realize that I can work on multiple projects, I don't have to focus only on one. And I figured that out. And this month in July, I kind of figured out, okay, that's really cool that I have all these projects I'm working on now, but now I'm stressed out because I was working 21 days in a row. And I wasn't taking any breaks just to have fun. So this month I realized, okay, let's have some fun. I got Epic Mickey. I played the crap out of that. I have my GameFly subscription, so I got games coming in to play that I can just play and be myself with. And now I'm realizing, while playing Idle Slayer, to make the best videos I need, or I need to not talk about my life, so I need to focus on just talking about the gameplay and what I'm doing in the game, and, you know, if tangentially there's something in life that kind of relates to what's happening in the game, and I can use that as an example, that's good, but blabbing on and on about my life currently is not a good thing. It doesn't make the best video, but I still have that itch to do that. So, like before, I need to adapt and change and add. I think that's what I'm going to do. And man, Idle Slayer is the best, like a really good game for that, because you can just chill out and it's so easy to play. this really would be a great video for that, but I've already started this as a long form video content rather than a live stream. People usually call this. So I feel wrong by changing it up. And hopefully, if I start out my day making about a 20 to 40 minute Idle Slayer video, I can focus on the gameplay, not on my life, and go out, do what else I need, and then maybe midday to the end of my day, I can do a live stream where I just chill out and be human. I think that's the next step on my journey through life, is to do that, because then I'll have an outlet where I can just talk and be myself and not have to worry about performing or trying to meet a certain type of standard. And I still have all my other goals I'm working on slowly. I got my Idle Slayer videos doing. That may be the next step. So for the month of August, I know it's not August yet, but it's damn near close enough. Friday's the 1st. That's my goal. It's to live stream. I don't think I'm going to live stream every day. And I have no idea what game I'm going to play. I'm definitely going to be playing a game though, because I like chilling out and doing that. That's kind of like what I've been doing with Idle Slayer. It probably won't be a game I have to focus too heavily on. I got a massive backlog of video games though to do that with. Now I'm trying to think of like what game I could do that with. I can't really do that with any of my console games, because I don't have a microphone set up for my laptop, and I'm not switching the microphones back and forth. Because in the past I learned that your peripherals that you attach to a computer can have a virus on them, so when you plug them into another device, they can corrupt multiple devices. I darn near lost my laptop and computer at one point because there was a virus on the mouse. And when I was redoing the computer, I thought, oh, I can plug this mouse into this computer, and the virus spread to the laptop, and we got a massive problem that we had to call they got into everything, and I basically had to throw out my computer and use my backup computer, which I'm using right now. That was several years ago. But I learned my lesson there, so anytime I have a laptop or a computer, I only use the same peripherals with that specific, they're for that specific machine. That way, if there is a virus or anything that gets on it and it affects those peripherals, it won't spread. It kind of reminds me of in real life, you wouldn't share a toothbrush with someone else, so you're not going to share microphones or anything that plugs into the machine. I have my laptop in my room because that's where all my gaming consoles are. I have a lot of gaming consoles. I got a PS2, Nintendo 64, regular Nintendo, Famicom, a SNES, Game Boy Advance. It's not a Game Boy Advance, but it can play Game Boy Advance games because it's what are they called? It's a retro console that has multiple, and it has a Sega Genesis in it. I have an Xbox One, I got a PlayStation 5, I have a Switch, I'm saving up to get a Switch 2, so I got a lot of different consoles. And I am a little weary on the Switch 2, but there's a lot of games I kind of want for it, and I'm hoping by the time I save it up that Nintendo will quit their crap and learn from themselves, or at least change the Switch a little bit. They have gone back on their $80 games, so that's kind of cool. And there's a lot of Switch 2 games that I really want, because they're starting to put the manuals back in like the old days and have it really cool. You open it up and it reads as if it's from in that universe and talks about it, and it's a physical game. And this one game I'm really wanting to get, it literally has both the Switch and the Switch 2 version, so it could go in the Switch 2, but it could also go in the Switch. But it's a Switch 2 game. I've never heard of that happening before. That's so cool, because backwards compatibility has always been a thing. There's always been a console that can play it hasn't always, but it's been around for so long. But I've never heard of someone like forward-proofing their game like that when it's like in that in-between stage. Like, it is a Switch 2 game, but you can still play it on the old console. Like, just that is so cool, and I want that, like, to support that so bad. It's actually a really good game I've been wanting for a while. From a series I've been wanting to play, Rune Factory. I forgot the name of it, but I've always wanted to play Rune Factory games, and I don't think this is a like mainline. I think it's one of their spin-offs, but it just looks so cool. But because all my consoles are in my room right now, except for my PlayStation 2 that's out in the living room, but I don't have a way to hook it up to my computer, my desktop. I can't do that, and because I need a microphone for the consoles. It's like I don't mind recording on my laptop, but the microphone on my laptop is the built-in laptop microphone, and I have no way to like record because the way it's set up in my room is the laptop's on my table and my console and my TV are on a different angle, so the chair I have to sit in for the TV is so far away from the laptop that you wouldn't be able to hear me. It's stupid how I have everything set up. I really have everything jerry-rigged and just like redneck engineering 101 type of shit. Nothing is proper or professional or even well maintained. It is all like just the cheap but effective way to do it. It's like I don't have a computer desk. I have 3 folding tables that were like $10 a piece when I bought them, and that has my screens on it, my mouse, and my keyboard is in my lap because it's a wireless keyboard. And that's just how I have to do things because I just don't have a lot of money for stuff, and the money I do spend when I do have money is typically for life stuff. Like my truck is constantly falling apart and needs repairs, and I love my truck. It gets me from A to B, but just to save up for like the $500 for the Switch 2, it's gonna take months. But yeah, that's I'm trying to think. I really just want to live stream so I can talk about life and stuff. It's gonna probably have to be a computer game because of all that. Ooh, we did both our weekly quests. That's nice. I'm not sure what computer game. Minecraft or Terraria is. I don't know what computer game, and then it hit me like those 2 games would be great to just build a community off of and just hang out. And they're part of. Like, I didn't really want to do a project video, but they are part of the games I wanted to finish. So it's like technically I could be working towards one of my goals too, while getting that, like, just being myself kind of feeling off my chest. We got the weekly quest with 1 day and 19 hours to spare. That's nice. Oh, we still need to kill a young Yeti. I really don't like re-rolling, but okay, what we're going to do is we're going to quickly go over to do that. I'll probably off-screen switch back to this. Of course, the Mega Horde came as we moved over, but I just want to get that daily quest finished, because once I'm done doing this, I'm going to probably chill out for a bit, think of the live stream, and I gotta decide, Minecraft or Terraria. Man, they're both really good games, and they're both on my list to finish, because I've never beaten Terraria without mods, and I've always wanted to do a Minecraft world where I start with absolutely nothing and build it out, like designing my own game in Minecraft. I'm also like teaching myself coding and stuff to figure out how to make my own game, so it'd be really cool to learn that and create my own Minecraft mod, but and do it on live stream with other people, and like I could open it up to a server at some point, make a copy of the world, and that does feel like the perfect game just to chill out and talk with people, man. And it's one of my games I love. Like, the more I talk about it, like I'm excited to get that started. But Idol Slayer is still like the main project, so it's like the main goal is to be Idol Slayer. That's why I want to work on it first thing in the morning. But did we get the daily quest? Yes, we did. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to switch our focus to actually opening up our little eggs. Showcase what we get. Just coinage. Ooh, got 5 divinities there. Open up our chests. I just had like an image of someone like puffing their chest out and like ripping like Superman, like open up their chests like a superhero. That would be funny. There we go. Those were the Slayer points that I was talking about earlier from the update that they increased, apparently. And we got a Jewel of Souls. That's all our quest stuff. We also got 2 eggs from these here. So let's open these 2. These 2 can only have... These have... I think only have those feathers in them, if I remember correctly. So if we go over here, we crack them open. Is there anything that uses the egg itself? Because as you see here, this giant dragon egg uses this. And it gives us chest armor. So I was like curious if the pardon me, if instead of cracking it open, there's something that uses the egg itself as a craftable. I don't think so. So let's open up our 2 weekly chests here and show off we got 9. And we've had 1 more today. 10. So we got 19 feathers this week. Now we have 66. I could open the other 9 too. In fact, let's do that really quick to show off that this can only give egg. I just want to double check. Like none of this requires the weekly egg uncracked. They all require the feather. Yep, they all have just the feather, so keeping it in egg form doesn't make any sense. So we got 10 there. 6. 7. 6. 7. 6. 7. We're having lots of 6s and 7s here. 8. And last one. 8. So now we have 131 feathers. Yeah, so I guess it doesn't... What's the point of the egg then if all you're going to get is feathers anyway, and the feather is the only... I don't know, like... If the only thing you get out of this is the feather, I mean, that's important, but... I don't know, like, what's the point of that then? Like, why? Because this can only give you 1 type of item, and I guess, yeah, it's random how many you get. But this is a little confusing to me. We got plenty of feathers now. We're going to start using them. I really like this item. This is really good against the boss when you have a boss mob unlocked. Oh, this is kind of cool. This may actually be broken if I use my rage mode ability, and I guarantee I always get a key while I'm doing my rage mode thing. That could be really broken. Because the soul multipliers, the rage mode soul multiplier doesn't work, but usually when I'm doing my rage mode soul strategy, I have the silver box soul multiplier, and they do work on the chest minigame. So that could be a very broken strat, is guaranteeing we always get a key whenever we're doing a rage mode. And so I always leave the last 5 to 10 seconds anyway, just in case we did get a key. But to always guarantee I get a key there, that's pretty broken. That will definitely speed up the process in getting Slayer points. Because, especially if you get like a perfect hunt, yeah, that's going to be really cool to try. I don't think we're going to be doing that anytime soon though, because, oh no, I do need to use the rage mode like a lot, so I might do it. But I think what we're going to do is we're going to set up our speaking of soul multiplier, there's the 20. If that was a silver box, that would have been a 40, because the silver doubles your bonuses you can get from the random box stuff. So that's really, really good. Being human. I really like the idea of being human live streams. I don't think that's quite catchy enough, but just being human. Now it's like, I feel like that should be like the name of the series, like one live stream is like just keeping the focus on being human, just talking about life, not trying to perform or do anything special, just existing and chatting. Whether you had a good day or a bad day, it's a place people can just come and hang out, talk with me on the live streams. Probably set up a Discord so we can do voice chats. Sometimes it's just nice to be able to talk with some other people. I think that's the whole reason why pubs are really popular, is you can go get a drink and hang out with your friends and talk with each other and socialize. Having a live stream set up like that again would be nice, because I used to have a Discord on my Warframe stuff that we used to hang out with. I still have that Discord too, so I'll probably just open that back up and continue on with that. I don't know. I had a subscriber running it for me. He was a really good Discord mod. He set everything up, and I never wanted to delete it because it was too personal for me, and I'm just a pack rat. I never get rid of anything, so I might open that up eventually. But for now, we're trying to end the recording here. So what I'm going to do is wait for the soul multiplier to get down to 10 to 15, I think. We're going to use it. We're going to buy all what we can over here. Actually, let's just buy stuff now while we're waiting. Go down the line, buy as much as we can. Because I just got so focused on talking that I kind of forgot to play the game. That's one of my biggest problems. Because I got so much to say, but it's not always about the game. Sometimes it's just life. We go over here. Available. We got our mini game. We're not gonna grab that chest because we're just trying to end this recording. Just having a lot of fun. Buy all that's available. Seriously. Okay, check that. And I think that's good. Normally I'd like wait that out, but I don't know. I feel like we're good here on ending it. Thank you all for watching this far. If you made it, please like the video, subscribe if you haven't already. I will try to set up the live stream, so instead of talking about my life here, I can just focus on Idle Slayer, and I'll have that outlet for myself. And that's what I'm going to change for the month of August. The live streams are definitely going to be the last thing I do every day. So, and the time, like, I will not have a specific time for those. I'm very chaotic with that, so I can't really stick to a schedule because I do have sleep insomnia and stuff like that. So it's like doing that. That's one of the reasons I can't hold a normal job. But if you come on and you see that I'm on and you want to join me, feel free. I'll probably look into setting up my Discord server, so if anyone wants to join in and talk with me, we can. I can have my friends on if they want to talk again. We'll probably be playing Minecraft. I really, really like the idea of modding it and making my own, like, server. Terraria is really fun too. We might switch over to that, and it could be a thing where we just switch playing different games every now and again, because maybe I'm not feeling Minecraft for the day. I really think that's the best next step for this YouTube channel in my journey, and I just want to say thank you all for listening this far, and I hope you had a great day, and bless you all, and hopefully the next video will be a little bit better than this, but hopefully this was good enough. Bye.